Hello guys, welcome to this Java tutorial for beginners. In our today's video, we will continue our discussion with arrays in Java. And in today's video, we will see how to create multi-dimensional arrays. So without wasting time, let's get started. Now, in our previous video, we talked about single dimensional arrays, where there is only single row of elements, right? But most important thing about array is that, the arrays can contain other objects as well, right? And your array is also an object. So you can have a structure where each element in a row contains another array, right? So this is nothing but an array of arrays, and which are often termed as multi-dimensional array. Now let us see how we can declare a multi-dimensional array. So the sequence of square brackets pair indicate the number of dimension, right? So here we have two pair of square brackets. So it means that it is two-dimensional array. Again, this is also a two-dimensional array, right? So we have this one dimension specified with the data type and the other dimension specified with the variable name, right? And in the third version, we have the bracket specified with the variable name. So these all indicate multi-dimensional array, and in this case it is two-dimensional array. And the ideal way of declaring any multi-dimensional array is that declare it after the data type. All right. Now let us see how we can declare and construct an array in same line. So here on line 13 we have this two-dimensional array, right? And we have this outer curly brackets that indicate an array, right? And again inside this outer curly brackets we have this set of elements inside another curly brackets. So this represents your two-dimensional array. So two curly brackets representing your two-dimensional array. All right. Now let us see how we can declare and construct an array but not initialize it. So here on line 16 we have an array dimensions 4, right? And similar to our single dimensional array, we can construct an array with the help of the new keyword, right? And followed by that we have the data type and a pair of square brackets. And the number inside the square bracket indicates the number of elements each array will contain. All right. So if we were to compare the array on line 16 with the array on line 13, so we can see that we have 4 elements, right? And if we were to map this on line 13, so this can be our 4 elements. So before this outermost comma, we have this 4 elements, right? And each 4 elements further contain 2 elements each. So this 2 elements can be mapped here. So these 2 elements inside each and every element, right? So this is nothing but your multi-dimensional array. All right. Now let us see how we can map these dimensions with the dimensions mentioned on line 13. So if we look carefully on line 19, I have written this dimensions, and inside my square brackets I have 0, 0, which is mapped to containing the element 12, right? So this 0 or the leftmost 0 represents your outside array. So we have 4 arrays. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, right? So your leftmost numbers represent the outermost array, right? So since we have this 4 arrays, and right, so we have this indexing 0 from 0 to 3, right? And again, in order to access the inside elements or the array inside an array, we use this rightmost indexes. So first, if you want to set the value of this 33, or if you want to change the value of this element 33, first you need to navigate. So how you can navigate? So this is your 0th, 1st and 2nd array, and inside this 2nd array it is the first element. So it becomes 0, 1, 2, and this, since array starts from 0, so again it becomes 2 and 0. So with the help of this 2 and 0, we can change or modify the value of 32. All right. Now let us see how we can use for loop to access the elements of multi-dimensional array. So as you know that the leftmost index will give you the outermost array, right? And with the help of the rightmost index you will get the access to the actual element. right? So similarly, this outer for loop, you will have access to the outermost array, right? So we have this conditions dimensions 4 dot length. So this will give us the length of the outer array, right? So we have this length of 4, right? And similarly, with the help of the innermost loop, we can get access to the elements, right? So I have printed this dimensions for the outer index and the inner index, right? So with the combination of outer index and the inner index, we can actually print the element, right? Now let me compile and execute the program. So let me run it. And here you can see all the elements of the array are printed, right? And one fun thing that you need to know about multi-dimensional arrays is that whenever we are constructing multi-dimensional arrays with a new operator, the length of the deeply nested arrays can be skipped, right? So as you can see, I have not written the length, right? So it simply means that our innermost array can be of any size, as you can see here. So first we have this size 2, 3, 2 and 4. All right, so this is nothing but your ragged arrays. All right, so ragged arrays is nothing but a multi-dimensional array that do not have same length. So that is it for the today's video, and don't forget to subscribe for more Java programming videos like this, and I will see you until next time.